The annual national dialogue of December last year dealt with the issue of 11% of the profit the citizens had to give as they sought loans from the Vision 2020 Umurenge Programme. On the second day of these discussions, one citizen called on the leaders to give a way out, especially when it comes to the loan profits. I'm among those who have received the money. The annual interest I paid is 2%, and we have paid off well. I say this because they indicated that they will examine it and know if it can go up to 11%. It will then have consequences on my fellow citizens, I believe, because the money is given to them at 2%, and that's why I'm also concerned. Thank you, Excellency, the President of the Republic. Central Bank Governor John Gwangomga explained that the loans on profit were at 11% instead of 2% due to the losses that Umurenge Sacco incurred. Regarding those of the VUP, where the profits of the loans go up to 11% per year, the problem is that when they get the money, they don't pay it back. The average irregular repayment of this VUP money is at least 35%. Sacco say that when the money is not repaid, they're the ones who suffer a loss and thus reduces the credits. This is how the problem arose, because the money that had to be given to the needy got lost in the process. The head of state, President Paul Kagame, who led the dialogue, explained that this was attributed to poor leadership.
Sacco aba yahaye amafaranga ya VUP.
When VUP money is not repaid, what loss does the Sacco incur? Because it's not their problem. The money we gave them is from VUP. Perhaps the loss would be the money they should receive in return for administrative service rendered, but not the money, because that's not their problem. And then the government that pays this money for the VUP to keep on going will not sue the Sacco for reimbursement. This is not the concern of the government, but the money must be recovered so that it can be given to others and help them. I wanted there to be a clear clarification, but the problem is vast. And that's when it comes to the enforcement. People will look at some things else. That is not right. They should deal with the issues at hand.
Implementation, we gushyira ibintu mu bikorwa bagenda bakareba ibindi bintu bitari bikwiye kuba ibyo abantu bareba mu byo bagomba gukora.
Revamping the loan system in the SACCOs, streamlining the SACCOs were among the resolutions of last year's national dialogue. Professor Jean Bosco Harerimana, the Director General of the Rwanda Cooperatives Association, says the resolutions are already being put into practice. There are committees at the cell level which approve those who will receive this money, and then file is forwarded to the sector, which also forwards it to the district investment officer, and then the SACCO grants the money. However, currently, the SACCO plays no role in the examination of the files relating to the credit, but it is the money which follows this process which we spoke about, and it is granted according to the directive given. This is solved by 100%.
Noneho agatangwa nkuko byatanzwe umurongo icyo ngicyo rwose cyarashubijwe 100%.
It was all joy for the VUP beneficiaries who say the reduction in loan profits has boosted them and their investments. I presented the Green Bean project and it was approved. We received training on project development and were told that the 100,000 Rwandan francs that we were promised, we would reimburse it after 2 years with an additional 2,000 francs, which I believe is the profit.
Twajya muri Sacco bakatwaka amafaranga 11% mu nyungu.
At the Sacco, they had initially demanded 11% interest, and finding money was difficult. Fortunately, the President of the Republic spoke and gave a friendly rate and directive, and I expressed my gratitude to him. May God bless him. I was lucky. I was given the 100,000 Rwandan francs. Statistics from RCA show that the money owed to the Sacco stands at 6.4 billion. But by the first half of this year, 1.5 billion was paid, and by November this year, 2.8 billion was paid back, which is at a rate of 76%. Gasabo District Sacco made losses by 569 million. In Gwamagana, 250 million was lost, and in Rubavu District, 236 million Rwandan francs was also lost. Umurenge Sacco boasts of 3 million members. 48% of these are women, with savings worth 64 billion and a capital investment of 15 billion Rwandan francs.